Hey guys, what's up? This is iTech1 here. So our recent Apple patent came out yesterday indicating that Apple might be working on bringing Touch ID back to future iPhones. But before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that bell icon for instant notification when I post my next video. My channel mainly focuses on tech news, leaks and rumors around Apple products, so definitely subscribe if you want to stay updated. Okay, so Touch ID made its debut with the iPhone 5S back in 2013, and it had been on all iPhones up to 2017's iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. The iPhone X was the first iPhone to have an edge-to-edge display and no home button that integrated the Touch ID. Instead, Apple introduced Face ID using a TrueDepth camera system to authenticate a user into their iPhone, and this way of unlocking continued through to the current flagship iPhones, the iPhone XS, XS Max, and the XR. 2018 was the first year that Apple completely removed the Touch ID after it was introduced a couple years back, but now a recent patent shows that Apple might be planning a comeback for Touch ID on upcoming iPhones. This time you won't actually see a home button. Instead, the Touch ID will be integrated into the screen itself, which is pretty cool. There are many phones out there with fingerprint scanners that sit under the screen, but it's an exciting news for iPhone fans. The patent itself, by the way, if you don't know what a patent is, it's basically giving all the rights for an invention or process to one company that no other company could use for a certain amount of years. So according to Patently Apple, this recent patent that surfaced in Europe focused on biometric authentication, mainly Face ID and Touch ID being on the same iPhone. Face ID is very secure on its own due to the use of three-dimensional scan of your face from many angles, so there is a high rate of successfully recognizing you in comparison to many other smartphones that require two-dimensional scanning by direct alignment with the sensors to authenticate. But having a combination of both the secure Face ID and Touch ID on the same iPhone would be a really great idea. Some people do think that Touch ID is a lot more convenient due to its one-step authentication, and since you can unlock your phone while it's sitting on a desk and your face doesn't have to be right in front of it. But there are also downsides when it fails to scan your fingerprints when they are sweaty or oily. On the other hand, Face ID uses two-step authentication where thousands of infrared dots are projected onto your face, and then that data is collected and matched with the pre-existing face recognition data to unlock. This process does seem time-consuming, but it happens very quickly and gets quicker over time as the system learns to recognize you in different environments. So Face ID is actually a lot faster in practice than the Touch ID, but of course, there are instances when Face ID fails to recognize you and instead you're forced to put in your passcode. So if Apple adds Face ID and Touch ID into the same phone, you can use either to authenticate in different situations, or when one fails, the other one is still available for convenience. Here is the image that was included in the patent. It shows an example where the face wasn't recognized, with alternative options to use Touch ID, scan the face again, or cancel. Some of you might be wondering that this patent shows a physical home button, so is the home button coming back too? Actually, the design of the phones Apple uses in their patent filings are from older iPhones, so the actual design of the future iPhones isn't leaked this way. Patent filings are used for specifying a certain feature of the phone and not the design itself. So it's really exciting that Apple is considering dual biometrics unlocking in their future iPhones. Do you think this is a good idea? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new to stay updated on the latest news around Apple. So until next time guys, take care.